Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Movie Social. We're your hosts, Steph and Rick. Today, we're going to be doing a review, spoiler review that is, on Netflix Original Series Ratched. Before we jump into the review, don't forget to like, subscribe if you like what we're doing here with reviews on animes, movies, TV shows, and other things. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and let us know how we're doing, man. So, Rick, let you start off. Your impressions or your first reactions on Nurse Ratched.
I mean, the title lives up to its name. Well, the show lives up to its title, I should say. They were very ratchet, and that's not basically the name of the show for that reason. The name of the show is because the main character of the show, his last name is Ratched. Nurse Mildred Ratched.
Yes.
And I mean, for it to be set back in that time frame, way before you had these fancy cars, these cell phones and all that, back in what, the 40s, 50s?
Yeah, when they thought that mental health was...
Yeah,
certain things were mental health. Yeah.
Lesbianism was a mental health issue and all that good old stuff. I mean, they kind of picked it properly. Nice few setting locations, not too many. So that gave it a plus to me. But the events that took place, the graphicalness of certain scenes I was not expecting. I was like, did that just happen? But all in all, though, I really did enjoy it.
Yeah. So, listen, this thing had me hooked from the word go. First 5-10 minutes of it had me hooked from the word go. Now, normally, the way me and Rick operates is he'll suggest a show, and then I'll watch it, and then I'll get into it, and then he'll finish it before me. Not this time around. I blew through this series quicker than I would expected. Hour-long episodes, and I just
8 episodes though. So.
Yeah, I enjoyed this entire series thoroughly. It had me hooked, as I stated, from the first 10 to 15 minutes, and it just kept gradually growing and growing in my interest and how I liked it. So, love the series. So, Rick, what would you say was your favorite and then your worst part?
All right, my worst scene though was seeing my man from 13 Reasons Why, Mr. Justin Foley. Yes, he's in this as well.
Yes.
Cutting his own arm off. That was very graphical, but not only that, him being on drugs just brought me right back to 13 Reasons Why. I was like, can't go through this again. No, but really, that scene was just wild. I kind of was like, And then just smashing his own arm inside the junk, and you see the bone sticking out. I was like, ugh. My best part, though, was watching them actually break out the serial killer. Well, the priest killer.
Yes.
Out of the mental institution, actually Mildred's brother, which no one knew at first.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking him out of the asylum by one of the nurses who should have been in the asylum with them because she's just bat crazy.
Yes.
What was yours?
So, my best part was Charlotte, who was the schizophrenia when she had the 4 or 5 different personalities. She came back as Dr. Hanover after she killed him. And she ran amok. She killed Huck. Oh man, he was just such a nice guy. And she literally started laying waste to people, and she freed at the end. She freed Mildred's brother. I can't remember his name at this point. Freed him, and then it just basically Edmund, and then he just rode off in the sunset. And it was a funny scene. In that same aspect, if everyone watched season 2 of Umbrella Academy, when they were driving past each other, and it was like, and this happened. Same scene happened in this show where there's Mildred was going back to the hospital, and Charlotte and Edmund was driving out of the hospital, and she was like, what in the world? And then stopped the car. So that was literally like my whole favorite part. The worst part to me was when Mildred set up the assassin guy and had him boiling in that the tub with the hot tub, boiling, him breaking free. You can see his skin peeling off.
It wasn't just peeling. Some of that stuff was just
peeling off, and then him getting shot too big behind holes in his face.
Yo, I'm like, first of all, that was dead aim, shooting right in the eyes.
It was one of the second most gruesome parts because as he was walking, you see his skin fall. It was it's not for the faint of heart. Some of these parts, but that was the worst part for me. So that being said, would you recommend this series?
Oh yeah, I definitely recommend this series, and I'm hoping they renew it for a season 2.
Agreed.
It'll be interesting to see how they play out a season 2. I definitely liked it because they actually, if you didn't notice, they painted black people in a different light too in this.
Yes.
It wasn't, oh, yes sir, yes ma'am, servant type of thing. Even though it was during the segregation time and they didn't separate them. Hell, you had the security guard being black. Mm-hmm. You had, of course, some black people working.
Patients. Black people.
Yeah, black patients. And you also had the governor's secretary. Her husband was black.
Yep.
And he had I forget what role. He was a
attorney.
Inside his firm. He was a big time attorney in his firm. And I was like,
but
this is interesting.
Just piggyback on, it was in more one of the progressive states.
Yeah,
it was in California.
It was in California, close to San Francisco. Mm-hmm. But still, even during that time, throughout the whole country, you had that kind of stuff happening.
Agreed.
And you didn't see any of it in this show.
Agreed. Me, I would definitely recommend watching this series. From the end of it, it had a little teeny bit of a cliffhanger, with Mildred and Edmund having a conversation, and he's saying that he's after her, because he found out that she was trying to kill him. But I would love for this to be a season 2. I wonder how they're gonna, expand on that, make it bigger than what it is. And like I said, I would wholeheartedly recommend this series. It was a great series. Like I said, some of the scenes aren't for the faint of heart, but it's such a great series.
Definitely was.
Yeah, so let us know what you thought of the series. Your favorite part, your worst part that you didn't like, and just your initial reactions. Until next time.